Alright, well, back here with another edition of double barrel movie reviews. Just so we're this way, I watch the crappy movies, so you don't have to. Okay. First off, okay, this movie had so many rave reviews. If you look on the internet, if you're into the zombie movies like I am. And so it came in my shop, and I was like, okay, let me check this out. I'm talking about Zombie Diaries. Yeah, okay. It started off nice, you know, kind of bunch of idiots who can't get, you know, like there's anybody on the planet that wouldn't recognize the zombie apocalypse that was happening. I mean, you might want to deny it, but it wouldn't take you 2 days to figure it out. Okay. And so you got all these different groups of survivors and their survivors and their little stories and how they come together and yada yada yada, and then a couple of them die off, and then the big group, you know, it's starting to get good, and finally the one dude just goes nuts and starts killing everybody. And you think it's the end of the movie? No. Then for some reason they jump back to when this group got together and they met the dude who killed everybody. It was stupid. Really boring. I mean, they're out there shooting the zombies who are just barely moping, can't catch up with them, instead of conserving ammo or using melee weapons because they're spread out. I mean, and they're sitting there wasting ammo, and I'm like, oh, God, do you not know anything about the zombie apocalypse? But it wasn't super bad. It just yeah. So this one is gonna get just one barrel. It wasn't that bad, but so that's our first movie this week. So okay, moving right along to our second movie, The Woman in Black, starring Daniel Radcliffe, you know, Harry Potter. So you expect more. It's got a couple of people I recognize from other movies. Damn, I can't remember his name. The guy who played Caesar in the Rome series is in it. It bored the crap out of me, and it was so freaking predictable, like a million other movies right now. And it sucked all around. Sucked. I mean, just complete, you know, sucked to the squared. Okay. You know, he's got to go sell this freaking house at a law firm, probably around the 1918 or somewhere, you know, around the turn of the 19th to the 20th century. And it's haunted, and he sees things, and all the little kids are dying, and yada yada. Yeah, okay. It never got moving. Hell, the best thing would have been if I just turned it off, which about 45 minutes into, I did. Couldn't take it anymore. So this one is getting 2 barrels. It really sucked. So all right. Well, so now our third movie. Probably haven't heard of this one. It was went under the radar, but it was pretty good. It's called The Plague. Had what's his name? James Van Der Beek in it. You might know him as the Buffy stalker in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the dork that was completely in love with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sorry, the mosquitoes are brutal out here. And it wasn't a bad movie. Basically, the premise is an event happens, and basically all the children in the world from the age 10 down just all of a sudden go into a coma, and they can't explain why. Okay, roll forward 10 years later, all the children wake up and they just all they want to do is kill everybody over the age of 20. Okay, so it's kind of I don't know, like a Body Snatchers meets Children of the Corn kind of thing, but it wasn't a bad film. I kind of like it. I'm actually going to give this one thumb up. Wasn't quite the greatest film in the world, but it wasn't bad. It's worth watching. Might not want to keep it in a DVD collection, but if you're sitting watching cable and it comes on, it's worth a watch. And now for our final movie. I have waited to review this one for quite a while. Sorry, I'm dropping movies everywhere. This has got to be one of the worst American remakes of a good Japanese film ever friggin' made. And yes, you guessed it, I'm talking about The Grudge. I hate this movie. The original movie, which hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, Ju-on, is so much better. And the sad thing is the guy who wrote the original movie, who wrote and directed the original movie, directs this one. But for some reason they got an American to redo the script for the American version, and he sucks. This movie is awful compared to the original. And if you watch the second one, the second Grudge, it's about a chick again, blah blah blah. The second Ju-on is about a dude and has almost a completely different story. But anyway, I give this one 2 barrels down. I want to do this for a while. I hate The Grudge. The only other movie that's probably as bad that's supposed to be a horror movie is The Ring. Ugh, hated that one too. The only movie that's worse than those two, Showgirls. Anyway, this one gets 2 barrels down. So, that has been the 2-barrel review for this time. Like I said, I'll watch the crappy movies so you don't have to. Or you'll know at least ones are worth watching. Anyway guys, later. Hey, think I might get a couple bucks on eBay for them or something? I mean, they're only slightly used. Later guys.